All right, kids, we are in April 2nd, which is a Thursday. I hope you are working diligently through our week three digital learning openers. We should be continuing to get used to our social norms, which is working on our first 5 minutes of our starter notes. And you should be copying these sentences either in a Google Word document or you should be writing them in a notebook so you can refer back to these key concepts. I know a few of you have shared those Google documents with me as well, and I appreciate that because that continues to show me that you are working on our sixth grade Unit 8 social norms that we have established good habits of getting critical information about Australia's economic specialization. I want to give a shout out to a few of the students that attended yesterday's trial for our Google Meets. Those students are D Haven in my second period, Deontay in my sixth period, Giselle in my seventh period, Israel in my sixth period, Jamarion in my third period, and Myasia in my sixth period for attending and asking questions tentatively um, about our assignments and things to come throughout our distance learning for Coyle Middle School sixth grade social studies. So I hope you spent some time looking at our starter for the day. As you can see, we were talking about specialization. Yesterday, you were talking about the economic systems of Australia. This was item four, which you were expected to hand this in from yesterday's work. You were expected to read the paragraphs and then answer within the document um, the questions provided. There was only seven of them. So if you haven't done that, please make sure that you are returning back to item number four so you can continue to learn about Australia's economic system. Today's work, we are going to spend some time talking about how Australia specializes, okay, and what they actually focus on in their economic system, specifically with jobs, and talk about how their workers may basically do something better than other countries. Um, you will have an opportunity in item number five to read through the text. Okay, it is a one-page item, which in return I will, as like yesterday, create a copy that will have your name at the top, which you can submit to me. That I'll be able to see that you have read it. You will have to scroll down to page two and you will need to complete a four square. Okay, you'll see the title. It's called a discourse chart. It's the same as a four square, which we'll be working on. And I'll give you an example of how you should be answering. Let's look at this first upper left box. So it's asking us after we read page one. Okay, it's asking us if you go back to the question, what type of economic system does Australia have, and how do you know this from the reading? Okay, this is going to take some time. You're going to need to read through the document to locate this information. Okay, now I'm going to help you out with this and highlight within the reading that if you look, the document is asking us after the first sentence, it tells us that Australia is a mixed economy. Okay. So please be aware that when you're going through these questions, that you are looking and reading accordingly. Okay. Some of the questions you may need to go back to our starter notes. So I'm asking you to be very attentive in your reading so that when you roll down to your discourse chart or your four square, that you are prepared to do your best.